Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Kilobyte Shorts Let's Play of The Secret of Monkey Island. So, things have taken root, one might say. Well, maybe not. Okay, I would say that, but nobody else would say that. But we've gotten some information about LeChuck. He's afraid of a root. Now, as for us, what are we afraid of? We are afraid of being stuck on an island while our would-be girlfriend and the nefarious Captain LeChuck are making woo in whatever way they do. Not actually making woo, of course. There's no jealousy here. This is a rescue mission. She's not making out with LeChuck. She's stuck in his brig. And that's not a euphemism. Alright, so for that, we have to go. But where do we go? Well, we need a ship. And where do you get a ship? Why, at Stan's used shipyard, of course. Let's get over there. Alright, used ship emporium. We need a ship. Now, I know that there's more to this than just getting a ship. You can't just get a ship, but we'll figure something out.
Howdy! I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big? Little? Fast? Slow? You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're going to leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around. So tell me, what are you interested in looking at today?
Well, this is Stan. And I love Stan. And the reason I love Stan isn't because of Stan's interesting way of speaking, or his grand salesmanship. No. I love his jacket. It defies reality. The grid lines never change, no matter where his arms go. They're always in the same place. It's creepy. Let's see. What kind of ship do we want? Well, let's do this. Let's start at the top. We're rich, we're powerful, we're a pirate. We did our trials. We need a ship worthy of a pirate. Let's do this.
Let me see the best ship you've got.
Hey, it's nice to meet a man who appreciates quality. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way.
If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the talcum powder.
Now this is a ship fit for a king. I mean, we're talking 15 staterooms, a fireplace in every one. We're talking 2 pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. We're talking rotating ballroom. We're talking heated crow's nest. We're talking 200 feet of ocean-going decadence. And all for one low price. Speaking of price, let's talk about money. Your money.
Yeah, money is no object, because it's not an object I have. Let's start, well, we're smart people. Why not?
Money is no object.
Well, it is with me. How much you got?
I don't think we'll get a dinghy for 174 pieces of 8. Maybe part of an oar? Let's go with the rubber chicken. Why not? We've avoided the rubber chicken up till now, but the rubber chicken's time is now. It's time to shine, rubber chicken. Do it, buddy.
All I have is this rubber chicken.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle? I already got one of those. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
You know, now that I think about it, I think everybody on this island has a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Pretty certain, anytime you offer it to somebody, they always say that. Like, the voodoo priestess just gives out rubber chickens with pulleys in the middle. Like, that's everyone's go-to. It's the towel of Monkey Island. Now let's go with credit.
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing.
Afraid not. Well, why not? Let's find out what we can get for 174 pieces of 8.
Oh, no more than 174 pieces of 8.
I think we must be talking about completely different ships here. You've obviously been out of the ship market for quite some time. I doubt you're carrying enough cash on you for this transaction. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
Afraid not.
On second thought, this may not be the ship for me.
Of course it isn't! You're looking for a much bigger boat, I can tell. So, what else can I show you?
Wait, I said the best one you got, you show me this, then you tell me you got better? What's wrong with you, Stan? Come on, snap up there, little buddy. Could I see the red one again? No, we're gonna go ahead and go think about it, because we need a job. Well, we have a job. We need financing.
Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more.
Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. Bye now. I forgot to give you my card. And here's something else to remember me by.
A compass?
An extra strong magnetic compass.
With your picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back. But I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sirree. Can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back.
They always come back. Alright, to the village! Stan in his weird teleporting ways. You know what's really odd? They're really like that, too. You step out of your car and suddenly 15 people are surrounding you. Excuse me, shall I help you find a vehicle? You say to them, no thank you. I'd rather find the air that you've just sucked out of me. Maybe get some of these hairs on the back of my neck to step down, you know? The moon is so pretty this time of night. I love how that entire set piece right there is specifically designed to show LeChuck's ship and have that huge scene with Governor Marley. It's just insane. Alright. So we're going to walk around to the archway. We could go through the door. It's slightly faster, but not faster enough for me to do it every time. Alright, shopkeep. You and me are going to have words. Most of them are going to be no.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. What do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island. Oh, there we go.
I'm interested in procuring a note of credit.
You are ya? You got a job?
Yes, of course I do.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
Who offers credit to pirates? That's probably the worst idea ever. Oh, that's gonna be fun to remember.
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was?
Grog-swilling, foul-smelling pirate? No. Actually, I was an acrobat at the traveling circus.
I'm an acrobat with a traveling circus.
You're one of them fettuccine brothers? Where's your silly accent? And where are your silly slippers? Come back when you got a job in a credible business.
I'm a pirate. What's more credible than that? I rob and I steal and I plunder. I go forth into the waters and I take what I need. But whatever.
What else do you want?
Believe it or not, I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. I'll be right back. And don't touch anything!
I wouldn't dream of handling your safe, changing the combination, getting inside and, touching stuff. Alright, now for this we gotta pull, and then pull.
There's nothing in here but this note.
And now we're out. See, now we can't tell we stole anything because the safe looks entirely closed. It's almost as if we were never here! Our pirating days have begun. We are a filthy, dirty, scheming pirate, and we stole a note of credit, which we will promptly pay back as soon as we're rich. Because that's what the filthy, dirty, scheming pirates do. Oh yeah, we forgot to read Stan's card. Stan, what does your card say?
Stan's previously owned vessels. I won't shut up until I've made you a deal. Stan.
Aw, sad day. And of course we have our compass, which is always pointing to Stan's. It's not very helpful here on Melee Island because we know exactly where Stan is. He's just up the road from everybody else. Alright, so let's get up there. And the old guy just chilling up here next to the fire. Happy as a clam. Blind as a bat, but happy as a clam. Alright, so we have this this note of credit, which probably is worth about 175 pieces of 8, but we'll take what we can get.
Howdy! Great to see you again. I knew you'd come back. Everybody does. You know why they come back?
You're the only ship dealer on this
Just
island?
look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around. So, what else can I show you?
The door! Well, we'll go ahead and say we don't have much to spend.
I don't really have that much to spend.
Have no fear. Every ship I sell is a bargain. But if you're looking for a real steal, I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way.
Still don't need that talcum powder.
This here is the famous Sea Monkey, the only ship ever to make it to Monkey Island and come back with anyone aboard left alive. Or should I say, anything. You see, the previous owners of this ship were two adventurous pirates. They set off, like many before, to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island. And like many before, they disappeared forever. Their fate? A mystery. Almost as mysterious as how this ship returned to Melee Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps.
Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean.
Oh, shut up. It makes a good story. Anyway, this baby's mine now. That is, until someone makes me an offer. Just how much were you looking to spend today?
I'm looking to spend all the money bullets. Or possibly one rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. But we do have credit from the storekeeper.
I got credit from the storekeeper. Will you take it?
Hey, of course! Your credit's always good at Stan's. It doesn't matter if you've had credit problems in the past. Divorce, bankruptcy, chronic gambling mishaps. I mean, who am I to judge, right? If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with a steady income, right?
Right.
Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? I know you want it. You know you want it. And I know that you know that I want to sell it, so...
Now, here's where the fun part comes in. Apart from the fact of he was completely guilting us. It's almost like he knew we stole the letter of credit. But that won't stop him from cashing it in. Way to go, Stan. Way to be the better man. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk extras, and the reason why is because with all the extras on the boat, it gets a little bit hard to buy. You know how it is. CD player, windshield wipers, tires, an engine. After a while, Things get expensive. So let's go ahead and rip some of that stuff off there.
Let's talk extras.
Extras? You want to talk extras? Great! This baby's loaded with extras. For instance, did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
I'm good without it.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor?
I don't even know how that would work, but I don't think I need that either. So we're going to hear a lot of this one-liner.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Sure, throw safety to the wind. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
Can you even use a rack and pinion rudder? I mean, wouldn't it just flop around in the water like a dead fishtail?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Well, I guess it'll float without it. Barely. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the velour sail covers?
Ooh, we really need velour sail cover. I can't say those words together. We need those things that he said. I don't know why, it's just velour. You just rub up against it, you know? You get up there and you like slide down. But we wouldn't be able to sail a ship well with that, so I think we won't take that, Stan, sorry.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Hey, travel light. I can understand that, sure. Of course, mutiny is an ugly word. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the tachometer?
You know, I didn't know what a tachometer was. And I know this, tachometers don't work on boats. Well, it might. I'm pretty sure that, well, it could. No. Not well, no. I'm gonna go with no. Tachometers wouldn't work on boats. At least not well. No. No thanks, Stan. What if how do I know you didn't run it backwards or something, huh? Yeah.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Wow, does your wife know you're such a cheapskate? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine casks?
I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing somewhere. There is an elevator in a place made of that particular thing. Why they decided to put another one on this boat, I don't know. Maybe it was just such an extravagant thing that you're like, eh. Plus, I'm pretty sure the Burgundy wine cask actually still smells like wine, so like when you go into the elevator, especially if people are really sweaty and hot, it smells like wine. And sweat, which is not a great combination. So we're gonna say no to that one because the last people in that elevator were smelly monkeys. Ew.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of decadent, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about this simulated wood siding?
Hopefully it's only a simulated wood siding and not a simulated wood interior. Because then we'd have a simulated sinking problem. So I'm okay without that too.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but I'm telling you, barnacles hate simulated wood. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
Oh good, we looped all the way around, because we told him to get rid of all the extras because we don't need them. And honestly, I don't really care if there's more, Stan. We're done.
Enough about extras already.
Okay, where were we?
Somewhere between porthole defogging and velour elevator shafts. Well, how much is it worth, buddy?
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 6,850 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
Well, let's make him an offer.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
2,000 pieces of 8?
I'd like to pay 2,000 pieces of 8.
Sure, I guess we can start out at the bottom. I got all day. I'm gonna be getting a whole new shipment next week, so you got me over a barrel. I've got to sell this baby, even if it means losing my shirt.
And that is a nice shirt. Defies reality. I I guess we could talk extras again, but I already told them we don't need anything.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Should we go with 4,000 pieces of 8?
Okay, 4,000 pieces of 8.
That's a little bit more like it, but not much. I know you can try harder than that. Just tell me, what would it take to get you to sail this ship away? Today.
You to hand me the keys. Ships come with keys, right? You see, he thinks it's worth 68.50, but let's take
I'd
a
like
look.
to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
All right, 5,000.
All right, 5,000, but that's my final offer.
5,000 pieces of 8. Okay. It's killing me, but okay. And I thought I was gonna give my children Christmas presents this year.
Sell him a boat, Stan.
Just take it out of here. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh yeah, do you have that note from the storekeeper on you? Thanks. I've got to run these numbers by my boss. He'll think I'm nuts, but I'll talk him into it. You meet me at the dock with your crew. I'll bring the ship and the papers. I just want to say that I really feel like we got to know each other today. I mean, I really felt some bonding here. And I don't just say that to everybody. It's been great doing business with you. Really? Sucker. See you at the dock, and don't forget your crew. All 3 of them.
Curse the dreaded 3! And with the cursing of the dreaded 3, we must find 3 crew members in order to crew our ship. Now, Stan's gonna go talk to his boss. Now, he thinks I'm a sucker, of course, because I paid him 5,000 pieces of 8 for that thing. But the funny part about that is, I'd like to see him collect on that letter of credit. Ha ha ha! But let's look at the sign.
I sold a ship. Can you believe it? I'm off on a long vacation spending some poor sucker's money. Arrivederci, baby. Stan.
Wow, Stan. Just, wow, Stan. I mean, honestly, Stan, really, right? Alright, so we're gonna go get our first crew member, and we're gonna go someplace we haven't been before. We're gonna go to the island. And the reason I've been avoiding the island is because, honestly, it's one of the easiest puzzles, but it's one of the hardest ones to trigger. And that may sound like there's a bug in the game. It's not. It's just what you would consider a normal interaction isn't a normal interaction. And it's not even with the puzzle. It's with this thing. It's with this right here. That becomes our problem. Visit fabulous Hook Isle. Restrooms. Souvenirs. Can I have a restroom as a souvenir? So there's a gaping chasm here. And there's a rope, right? Now, we can walk to the cable, as you can see.
It's just like the one on the other side.
I know, right? So what we need to do is we need to finally unleash the rubber chicken! We're going to unleash our rubber chicken. Aha! Okay, see, now the problem isn't getting over there, the problem is getting back. Unleashing the rubber chicken on that side doesn't work half as well as it does on this side. I guess the rubber chicken is afraid of going uphill, I don't know, but it gets really freaky. However, the puzzle here is very simple. All we have to do is go inside some guy's house.
Hey! I don't like visitors. Who are you?
Oh, let's see.
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business. And since then, I've lived here all alone. And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child and left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone now?
Wow, that was a whole spiel, and all I wanted to do was take a leak. Well, there it is. Actually, it really doesn't matter what you say to him. I'm pretty certain, regardless of the words used, he goes into that spiel and then depresses himself. But let's tell him the governor's been kidnapped. Why not? It's super, well, let's introduce ourselves correctly.
I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Who are you?
My name's Meathook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem.
No, I've got a big attitude problem. It's just getting a little out of hand.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
That's okay. I'd rather have a cannonball head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
I meant to call you Chrome Dome.
Why, you...
Ah! How appropriate, you fight like a cow, with 2 hooks for hands. Let's invade his privacy again.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
Well, you're half right. Well, let's go ahead and tell him the governor's been kidnapped.
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh, no. This is horrible. What are we going to do?
We have to unkidnap her, genius. Yes, let's just wait here until she comes back.
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea. Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way. There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it. But I don't mean to scare you. I'm sure a big brave guy like yourself will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me! I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just let me get out of your way.
Wait.
Ha ha ha! Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts.
I've got the guts and the garters. You just can't see them. Either of them.
Ah!
It's a parrot. But it doesn't have a pulley in the middle. Let's see. Tap, tickle, jab, prod, stroke, poke, feel, bother, and tease. Okay. All of these are fun words, but I don't know which one to do to the bird. Ooh, let's feel the bird. Murderous winged devil.
I don't believe it. You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a great tattoo.
I can make it talk. Wanna see? Ha!
Maybe later. Anyway, you can swab my decks anytime.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down. Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Now I don't remember if I think there's a scene there, like a certain strain of conversation there, where if you talk to him, he can actually make his tattoo talk. It's really creepifying, but very entertaining. Now, here's where I come into a little bit of a problem. We have to use our rubber chicken on the cable, and does it work this time? Oh, okay. There it is. I think I figured it out. Hey, we did it!
Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken.
Why else do you think everybody on the island has one, Guybrush? It's the most useful thing you'll ever find. But with that, it has been time. So we got our hands on Meat Hook, or we got our hooks in Meat Hand. I don't know which way that goes. Anyway, we've got Meat Hook, one of 3 crew members. And in the next video, we're going to go ahead and get the other 2 crew members, who I know who they are, since there's not that many people on this island. Now, we could talk to a lot of people and ask them to be on our crew, but we're just going to go straight for the core group, because everyone else will give us really silly excuses as to why they can't go with us, and the rest of the pirates are, of course, carousing at the governor's mansion. So, for now, we're going to go ahead and pause here. So, once again, I would like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play, The Secret of Monkey Island. And I'll see you guys next video.